Hi everybody. We're fixing to run into Salesville, which is about, I don't know, 7-8 miles from our home. And we're headed for the dollar store, of course. I got to pick up some dog food and other goods. But I wanted you to see this beautiful drive that we have, and kind of why I give the warnings when we do have weather events. Because a lot of people they're used to main roads being fairly flat and straight. And there's a lot of places in the country, but they're more rural, where the roads are not like that. And we happen to live in one of those areas. And I'll tell you, I love it. Every time we go out anywhere, I call it surfing the roads, because you get your speed up and most of the way you can just surf like you're riding a beautiful, great wave. It's just awesome. And you got to really watch your speeds, because they will get away from you. The downhills, you can pick up a lot of good speed, especially in those curves. Some of the curves are kind of like a racetrack when you're going through them, you know? But this is our route to go to the Dollar General. And it is really, for us, it feels very cold here. Because, well, in Texas it would be cold. It's January. We still got February to go. And then it starts to warm up in March. And last year we had an early warm up, and my fruit trees blossomed early, which meant they weren't going to really be able to put out any fruit. But they're still only about 2 years old. Yeah, do you hear him? That's our Jack. That's Jack. He's complaining because the window is closed and that it's cold. He doesn't like the cold either. His breed is from the desert. Right, Jack? Right, Jack? Jack! Got a shimmy in the rear end. I wonder what that is. Love you, baby.
Love you too.
Yeah, here he's got to stay focused, so I can't be too much of a distraction. Oh, some of these curves are long curves. We got 5 miles to Salesville. Yeah, we got a storm coming in, but it looks like most of what we're going to get is going to be rain more than snow. Our snow usually comes, at least since I've been here, it shows up around late January and early February. We usually get a pretty good snowfall, but they're calling for some high winds, and you know, when you live in an area with a lot of trees, you know what that means. You gotta hold your breath a little bit sometimes. But oh, here we go. We're coming up on one of the sharper turns before we get into our home village of Norfork. And this curve is mainly going downhill, so your vehicle really tries to get up speed with the curves you got coming up. Well, you'll see.
No brakes were 50 miles an hour.
No, we are not doing that.
Well, I ain't saying we're taking. That's where speed we were at. I ain't saying we're taking it at 50.
We were coming up on it at 50, and now we're down to probably about 30. And see, we got a cliff on that side and a cliff on that side, except that one's the wall. And one more good curve. Oh, watching this on my camera is making me nauseous. Wow. I'm glad it doesn't do that to me when I'm driving. Okay, it's going to lessen out on the curves for a little bit, and because we have actually been going down our mountain, and now we're coming into our hometown of Norfork. I love this town. The people are wonderful, they're warm and friendly. Of course, when you move in and you're new, it's a little different. They're a little more cautious because you're not, just here for a visit and fishing and a little camping. You're here to stay, so they're a little more cautious. But they're still really friendly and very helpful. If you have any questions or you need help with something, they are more than welcome to volunteer any tips, growing things that they do here, because a lot of people, I love this part of town. There's Heidi's Ugly Cakes. She's got the best sandwiches and great cakes. And this is our lovely town. And we are coming up on is it the Fox House, babe? Wolf House. It's, we went by so fast I could barely get it. Hi, Jack. Okay, I'll try and get it again on the way back. We'll be on that side, so. But we're having a nice ride. Huh? Yes, it is. But we have been over a month, really, with no precipitation. But it's coming. It's coming. See, this is so beautiful. We're coming on another of Norfork's landmark houses. This one is well over 200 years old, I think, or close to it. I think it was built in like the 1800s, but it's one of their landmarks. They don't sell it. They maintain it and take good care of it. It's not falling down. It's a pretty sound structure. But I think it's from a time before Norfork was Norfork. I actually think it was, please, Ange, don't lose the thought. It was when the railroad started to come in. Mining was a big thing back then, and they did a lot of mining around here for coal and such like that. So yeah, our mountains are gorgeous. Look at that. Kind of place can take your breath away. I agree, Jack. It should be nice and warm outside so you could have your windows open. Lots of vultures today. Those weren't crows, they're too big. Oh, that's right, I forgot. We get massive crows here. I thought we got big crows in Texas. I don't know, but it's really getting me kind of concerned. We're having a little problem with our vehicle. It's,
Injectors, maybe.
It's possible. It's been a long time since they've been cleaned, so it could be the injectors. I know, Jack. We're almost to the dollar store. Okay, we're coming up. He has a lot to say this morning. He's like, I want my window open and I want it to be about 80 degrees.
I'm with you.
Yep, my boys are together on that. I'm pretty good with that too, actually. The cold is hard on me body. Alright, well, we're almost 10 minutes in, and we are almost to our destination. We're about maybe a quarter of a mile away. So
Last curve.
we're in our last curve, and as hubby said. So I'm gonna cut off here, and maybe I'll pick it up on the way out of the store, or on our way home. Okay.